What's going on, everyone? Max Power Baseball back with another video. Hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy. I'm here from my newly set up home office because I'm now working from home every day. So if you've been paying attention to eBay, the graded rookie card market has just been exploding over the last several weeks since everyone has been sheltering at home. I haven't talked about it much on my channel, but late last year I did start getting into graded rookie cards. But recently, I've just been getting outbid and priced out on many of the cards I'm looking for. In fact, over the last month, I've only won one auction for a graded rookie card. I'm trying not to overpay or just buy because of FOMO. But that aside, I did manage to pick up a ton of cards for my Will Clark Super Collection. These were all purchased from another collector in the Will Clark Facebook group. He needed to sell off his collection in order to make some money to pay for his daughter's college. In total, I picked up 152 cards that I needed, and this is spread over a few purchases over the last several months. Most of these were rare inserts and parallels, with many mid to high-end cards, and several were near the top of my want list. Rather than spend the time going through each card, I narrowed it down to my favorite 20. And then at the end of the video, I'll show a tabletop showcase of all the cards that I picked up. So let's get into it. First up is a 1990 score McDonald's. And this card was super tough to find. It was only available during the spring of 1990 at 11 different restaurants in Idaho and Washington State. So super tough, really happy to add this one to the collection. Next up is the 1992 Donna Roesel Elite, and this is really the first high-end numbered insert card that they put into packs. It's numbered out of 10,000, which in today's terms is a lot, but with the overproduction in the early 90s, this one is really tough to find. And out of all the packs that I opened of these back in the day, I've never pulled an Elite. So really happy to finally add this one to the collection. This next one isn't all that rare or valuable, but it does hold a lot of sentimental value to me. It's the 1992 Upper Deck Dennys Grand Slam hologram. And I remember going back to the Dennys restaurants time and time again with my family and my grandma, just getting them to eat the Grand Slam meals to try to get more hologram cards. So really happy to pick this one up. Skipping ahead to 1996, this is the Select Certified, the red one, which is out of 1800. They also do have a blue and an artist proof, which I did pick up that one as well, which that's out of 500. So these are just really awesome insert cards, 96 Select Certified. They also do have mirror versions of these, which are super tough, numbered less than 100. I don't have the blue or any of the mirrored yet, but definitely looking to add those to the collection. But very happy with these ones so far. Next is the 1996 Topps Chrome Refractor. This is the first year of Topps Chrome, and the refractor, which they had been making for several years in the Finest product, but this is the first with Topps Chrome. And you can see it's got the golf ball indentations across the surface of it, but very cool looking card, cool pose with Will. Really happy to add this one. Next up is 1997 Bowmans Best. This is the Atomic Refractor, and this is also the first year they did these Atomic Refractors. So very cool card. The images looks like it is a little faded. and a little greening, which did tend to happen with these early refractors, but it's not too bad. Awesome card. Next is the 1997 EX2000 Credentials. This one is out of $2.99. It does have a more popular parallel version, the Essential Credentials, which is even tougher, out of $99. But this is just a really awesome looking card. It's got a transparent acetate there in the background. It's got the silver hollow foil frame around the outside, and then looks like Will's just bursting out of it. Really like this card. The next is 97. This is the new Pinnacle Artist Proof. And the image just pops there with the blue background. It's the Dufex technology. Very cool looking card. Then we have one of the more popular inserts of the era. This is the Pinnacle Certified. This one is the Mirror Red. Just a great looking card. It does come in different parallels with a Mirror Blue and a Mirror Gold, which I don't have either of those just yet, but really happy to have the red one. And next is probably the one that I was looking forward to the most. This is the 98 Crusade. So I had been out of the hobby for several years when this product came out. So I wasn't too familiar with them until I saw a couple other tubers show theirs on their videos, especially the Essential Credentials podcast. So luckily Will had a card in that set, even though it's not the greatest picture of him in there. But it's just an amazing looking card that you need to see in person. So really psyched to add this one. This is a green numbered out of 250. They do also have a purple out of 100 and a red out of 25, which I'd be psyched to add one or both of those, but they really don't come up very often, so hoping that someday I'll be able to find those. Next is the 99 Pacific Prizm. This is the holographic purple, and it's out of 320. I just really like this card. There's not a ton of purple cards out there, so this one really stands out. And yeah, just really like it. There's other parallels of this as well with the hollow gold and hollow mirror, which are also numbered to 480 and 160 respectively. But really like this one. Next is 2001 Pacific Private Stock. This is the premiere date, numbered out of 90. This one's 90 out of 90, so very cool. Will doesn't have a ton of cards where he's on the Cardinals. He only played for him for the last few months of the 2000 season, which after Mark McGwire went down with injuries, St. Louis traded for him, brought him in, and he was just on fire and led the team to the playoffs, deep into the playoffs, but they didn't quite make it to the World Series. And then after that season, Will ended up retiring, even though the Cardinals wanted him back. But really like this card. Next up is the 2001 Tops Traded and Rookies. This is the gold, and of course it's a reprint of his 86 Topps Traded rookie card. This one's numbered out of 2001, like all of the gold cards are nowadays. So not terribly rare or valuable or expensive here, but I just like this one a lot. Next up is a 2002 Donruss. This is the Originals What If. So Will did not have a rated rookie card in the 86 Donruss set. He was in the rookies set as well as the highlight set, but this is just kind of a reimagining what if he had a rated rookie out of that set. So very cool card. Something that would usually be limited to a custom, but Donruss officially released this one, so very cool. Next up is a couple cards from 2005 Upper Deck Reflections. It's cut from the same cloth. First up is with Albert Pujols, which they didn't play together on the Cardinals. As I mentioned earlier, Will's last year was 2000, and Albert's first year was 2001. So it's actually, by Will retiring, it opened up a spot for Pujols to come in. So a little bit of a connection there. And of course, these are jersey relics, and this is numbered out of 225. And then we have another one from that same set. It's with Don Mattingly. So Will and Don Mattingly were two of the best first basemen of the 80s and early 90s. So very cool to have them here on the same card. Next up is a 2012 Panini Prism. And this is the negative printing plate, and it's a 1 of 1. And it's the first 1 of 1 that I have. The card is, as you can see, it's very transparent and thin. It is like negative type material. So definitely don't want to be handling that one too much out of the top loader. But very cool to have my first 1 of 1. And then the final two are out of the 2013 Topps Triple Threads. These are couple relics with 6-time All-Star. Most of those All-Star appearances Will made with the Giants, but then his last one is with the Rangers. And then we'll end with the Thrill, which of course is Will's nickname, Will the Thrill. And that one's numbered out of 27. So with these, my super collection is now over 1,000 unique Will Clark cards in my collection, which is a huge milestone that I didn't think I would hit this quickly. I only started really going with it a little less than a year ago. I do have most base cards now, and a lot of the cheaper and easier to find stuff. So aside from filling in holes in the future, I'll be looking to complete some rainbows and pick up more rare and higher end cards. I'm also thinking about different ways to organize and display my collection. I currently just have everything in penny sleeves in a 3-row box, but I'm considering putting the lower end stuff in a binder and getting magnetic one-touches for the refractors and high-end cards. Let me know how you like to organize and display your collection. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments which one you like the best. Thanks for watching. Please smash those like and subscribe buttons and keep on collecting.